Hello, I'm back again. Right, so I am back again this week. I think I am not very good at the intro part, so I will carry on quickly, and if I'm garbling, sorry. So I am Lauren. This is my third YouTube video. The first one I did was on my knitting. The second one was on my sewing. And my third one is going to be on my favourite topic in life, is thrifting. I mean, that's quite an American word, I think. I don't know what I would call it. I just like buying secondhand things. Pretty much everything I own is secondhand. And yeah, it's just the way I like it. I can get much nicer quality things and for half the price, quarter of the price, for free sometimes. I've got some free things to show you. So I've just gathered together today some of my recent finds. I've been to my favourite charity shop in the woods today. It literally is in the middle of the woods. And I've got a few other bits that I've got recently. So yeah, I thought I would crack on and I'll show you what I've got. So, first up, where shall I start? I usually do this on my Instagram, Knit Frills and Thrifty Thrills. Go and do me a follow on there. On my stories, usually when I've been to the car boot sale, I have a big haul, so I do a big haul on my stories and I get lots of really nice feedback from it. So thought I'd do a longer YouTube video. I'm on my squeaky leather chair, so excuse the it's the chair, not me. But first of all, I've got a nice little freebie find. I'll just do it in the order what I've got it stacked here. So, a lady at work said to me, oh, my granny's clearing her wardrobe out and she's got lots of scarves. Would it be something you're interested in? Yes, please. There's a big stack, but I've just brought a couple of my favourites to show you. I mean, I wear these in all sorts of ways. I wear them around my neck. I wear them in my hair. I wear them tied around a bag sometimes. This one is my absolute favourite. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. Don't know if it is silk. My friend told me that it is Italian silk, Farini. But yeah, I think her auntie used to go to Italy a lot or something and used to buy back scarves. So that lovely one, nice. And then this one, I don't even know what this one says. Leonardi. Just a nice sort of sagey green one. That's a nice summery one, I think. Lovely. Yeah, so she gave me those. Oh, and then two others, which is in different shape for me, but I think I like it. This one, look, it's Devore. Whether I put that as a panel in something sewn or wear that as like a lovely pussycat bow around my neck, in my hair, wherever. Lovely. Oh, I need to sort of make sure I'm not... That one. And then another one in that shape, just sort of long, thin scarf. This one looks really nice in a bow around my neck. Black top of some description. Lovely. And there were a few more too, which I do like, but these were my favourites because I've got quite a bit of stuff and I don't want the video to be too long. Then so where I usually get my things from, I love a car boot sale. My local one is finished now for the summer. There is a few others around, dotted around, but yeah, I don't go to those very often, especially in the winter. There's lots of great charity shops in my town, but I haven't been to those recently either. There's a great one that's like an independent charity shop, my favourite, in the woods. And it's on, I don't really know what it is, a sort of care home for disabilities. It's an unusual place and it's got a charity shop on the grounds and it gets some lovely things. The ladies in there are really lovely. And really fairly priced, if not a little bit cheap. It's cash only, and I often round it up because, yeah, they sort of tell you the price at the till, and obviously I don't think it's worth more to me often. And I've also got a tip shop, so my local rubbish tip dump recycling centre, I think it's called now. They have a shop, so where people are throwing things away, they sort through the waste, I suppose, and people also sort out their things that could possibly be resold. They take to the shop and they sell it. I don't know where the money goes, council, I think, but It's great in there. And it's a great way of recycling, you know, these lovely things that would have been thrown away otherwise. I've furnished my house pretty much from the tip shop. Right, so tip shop, the first thing. I'll show you my random things first, and then I'll get to the kind of creative sewing things, which if you've watched my other videos is probably more what you're into. But first of all, I've got this little guy. This was from the tip shop. I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure if he's old. Google tells me he's old, vintage, but I don't know. He hasn't got any markings, and I think he's made of plastic, but... So I don't know really what it is. I don't know if it's a shoe brush, like a polisher up. I don't know if it's a clothes brush, because I don't think it's soft enough for a clothes brush. Or I've asked my friend, and I'm actually going to give it to my friend. My friend's got a tortoise, and I didn't know if it maybe is, do they like their shells brushed? Apparently they do. Tony loves his shell being brushed, out polished, whatever. Apparently he like rubs up against it on his shell. So how cool would that be for a tortoise brushing shell thing? It might even be its actual purpose, I don't know. But yeah, I asked her if she'd like that, and yeah, she'll keep that and give Tony a good old scratch with it. Cool. It's all in mixed up. This I got today from my favourite charity shop in the woods. This was £1. I don't know if this is old. I don't know anything about it. It's just a beaded bag. It hasn't got any labels inside. Oh, it has. What does it say? Handmade in Hong Kong. So my guess is kind of 70s, 80s maybe. I really like that. I mean, it is completely impractical. That won't even fit my phone in it. I mean, I don't really go places where you would take that kind of handbag, but I've got a few of these now. I just really like them. Yeah, my phone won't even fit in there. Lipstick, hanky, diamonds. Girl don't need money, does she? Look at that. Yeah, so that was only like £1. I don't know. I've got a few of these, and I might, when we decorate our bedroom, hang them all up on the wall, all different ones. Some I've got are really nice and proper vintage, but there we go. And in here is another one of these. I've tried out something different with my hair today. I'm thinking, can I get away with like a little clip like this? I don't think these are old. These are probably from Primark, but they were in the shop. So I've got a circle one and a little bow one. Thought they were really nice. They're only those like, you know, that kind of clip that goes in your hair. But I just think it's a different way. Obviously I've got a fringe normally, so it's just a different way when my hair's a bit dirty. I can push my fringe back. I don't know, I quite like it. But I also thought they might be quite good on a scarf, you know. I thought that would be quite nice. I don't know. I like them. They were like 20p or something she added on. This is very random. This is new. This is just a ruler. Dolly needs a ruler. We were trying to do something the other day and she needed a good long ruler for her homework. And of course, she doesn't have one. But this one she can keep in her art box. So she's got a ruler on hand always. So I always buy things. I don't know, like, it doesn't have to be old. I just like what I like. Some things are new, some things are old, some things are vintage, some things are disgusting. And most people would hate them. But I like what I like. And this is one of those. Is it Winston Churchill? I think it might be Winston Churchill. I'm not sure if we're supposed to hate him now. I mean, I'm pretty sure he wasn't a particularly nice man. I don't know. He won us the war though, didn't he? And as, you know, from a military family, we kind of like Winston Churchill. And I like history. I like that period in particular. I think my favourite kind of things to buy are from the 40s to the late 70s. Actually, I don't know. I just like what I like. And this is, I don't know if this is old, new. It might be one from Tiger. He's got nothing on the bottom. He might be just from Tiger or something, or, you know, B&M. I don't know. Would they do a B? I don't know. I just like what I like. And I like that. Oh, he's so ugly. I think that's why I like it. I like ugly things. And then, yeah, so some of the rest of the things I've got to show you are kind of crafting, knitting, sewing related. I'm gonna wrap this up quite quickly, I think, because, you know, you won't be able to get these exact things that I've got. So I don't know if it's even interesting to anybody really, but I just get really excited about stuff. But I thought if this one's a bit of a quicker video, I can then perhaps go back to my knitting next week. We'll see. I'm probably waffling now. Just talk about this wondrous thing. Look, I got this today. It's a single quilt. There's a few minor bits of damage on it. I haven't washed it yet. It smells clean, but I probably will. Oh, it smells a bit charity shoppy. I will bung it through the wash. It's hand. Oh, there's a little defect. Can't see it. It's hand done. It's hand finished, definitely. It's hand done. I think it's EPP. Oh no, I don't know. Or it's whatever. It's put together by hand, or the bits cut out and put together on the machine. I don't know if it's patchwork or English paper piece, and it looks like it's been machine sewn together. But it's hand bound, and it's just lovely. It is exquisite. It wouldn't. I like all the fabrics except for this one. This perhaps wouldn't be my chosen, but I don't dislike it. I like it. It's amazing. It's single size, completely finished, beautiful. I don't know what that is. It a star, quilt star? I don't know. Oh, I also forgot to say, we're looking after my mum's little dog. She's on holiday, and he's a real snorer. So he's a French bulldog, and he does a lot of grunting, a lot of snoring, and a lot of snorking, we call it. I think it is called snorking. You might think I've got a piglet in the background. He's asleep at the moment and snoring loudly. So if you can hear that, it's the dog, not Martin. Yeah, but look how lovely my quilt is. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I think I'm going to have it over the sofa for a little while, and just, it's getting a bit chilly in the evening. So the old Naddy likes to have a blanket over her knees. So I got one. I've got others, but I've got a new one. It's just plain white on the back. Is that hand done? No, that's done on a machine. So it's quilted on the machine and then bound by hand. Amazing. It was, she wanted £3 for it. And actually they had another 2 in there, which was still really nice. But this one was my favourite of the 3. I did round it up a little bit more to what she said the total was at the end. But £3? Come on. Right, so the next thing, there's a story behind the next thing. There's usually a story behind my things. So I also, oh, that's another place I get things from. So on Facebook, I think every area has one, like a buy nothing group. So you put anything you don't want on there, and people comment and say, oh yes please, and then you go and pick it up for free. Now I get quite a few things on there. This beautiful antique leather armchair was from there for free. It was lovely. The lady that I picked it up from said it had been in her family for years, and she could remember being a little girl and sitting on it, and she just didn't have the right space for it anymore, but I did, and it's lovely. If a little creaky. It is really comfy too. It's a proper city up chair, but it's good for knitting and stuff in my knitting chair. Yeah, so I get lots of things on there. I got these on there. I did do a little bit of showed these on my stories on Instagram. So the lady that had the listing on there, she had quite a lot of knitting patterns, and I said, oh yes please. And so she messaged me and said, oh, come and collect them. And so I didn't really know what I was going to collect, whether I was collecting all of them or whatever. So I got there, and she said, oh, come in, and had 3 different piles, and said, oh, choose one of them. She had other people coming to pick up the other ones, but choose which one I wanted. So I chose this. So this is a file full of knitting patterns. So this is definitely from the 80s. And previously, my best friend, her mum gave me a ring binder, a big thick ring binder full of magazines. This magazine, Get Knitting magazine, full of it, and it had some patterns in it, some just sort of stitch patterns, some just articles, and lovely pictures of knitwear. So I love looking through that, and often flick back through there when I'm not sure what I want to make. But this is the patterns that go with it. So there's some different tabs in there. There's quick knits, spring and summer, fun fashion, traditional favourites, and men's knits. And each one of these is a knitting pattern. Now, I'm just going to grab a bundle. I haven't even looked through these properly yet. I'll just pick up a random one. Now, some of the patterns I will make. Some of them, wow. A dress, look at that. Bat-wingy dress. I like that. Some I will make, some I just like for inspiration. I really love a photography from different eras, how they used to style things. The 80s were wild. Look at this. I think I'd like one of those. Oh, I could wear that now. Lovely. Look, a jacket with fluffy sleeves. You could make that now. This, lovely. Lovely, look at her headscarf. She looks amazing. Yes, so I've got a whole file of these. And the lady that I went and picked them up from, she was really nice. An older lady from a very different background to me, but she was a really nice lady, and she was talking to me, and she sort of said she doesn't really knit anymore. And she was talking that she had once made a lovely mohair knit in the 80s that she used to wear skiing. And she said, but mohair hurts her eyes now. So I started talking to her and said, I've just made a mohair jumper, blah, blah, blah. And she said, you like mohair? I'll message you. So when I got home, she then messaged me. It was lovely to meet her. And she messaged me and sent me a picture of her mohair stash. And she said, would you like to choose something from there? And it sounds like I'm a bit grabby. I'm not that kind of person at all. And so obviously, yes, please. So I think she lives in a big house and is obviously downsizing and is an older lady, and she didn't give me the whole thing. I wouldn't want the whole thing. That's not fair. But she wanted me to go and choose something that I would like. And it was lovely. I had a lovely morning around her house, and she showed me, she literally lives my dream. She lives in a beautiful house, big, massive. She showed me her craft room. Her craft room was just gorgeous, and she had beautiful things, a collection of lots of lovely things. And we were just very like-minded. She liked the same things as I did. And I was very envious of her many collections that she showed me. So I sat and spoke to her and looked through her stash, and she said, choose what you would like. So I don't know where she got it from. She was a real thrifter too. So she likes jumble sales, and we were talking about that and the things we like to buy. So I think she's probably just, me, but probably in about 50 years, no, 30 years, she gave me a big bag of this. It is made in Norway. It isn't 100% mohair, and I think I'm guessing from about the 80s. So it is. It's in Norwegian. 10% wool, 20% mohair. I can't read what those ones say. Anyway, look at it. It's lovely. I reckon that's about a DK weight. And it's so soft. It's lovely. And there's definitely a jumper's quantity in there. I don't know how many balls. There's definitely a jumper's quantity. But a lady at work has got a really nice red cardigan that I'm very envious of. So I might make myself a red cardigan. Nice. No, it's not scratchy. Because I've often, my understanding is mohair from the 80s was pretty scratchy, right? So it doesn't feel scratchy. It's soft. It's lovely. I don't know what it is. It smells nice. Lovely lady. Gave me two things. And I had a lovely morning with her and had a really nice coffee. And yes, it was nice to meet other like-minded people. I'm nearly there. I'm nearly at the end of my collection. This is only recent stuff. I decided to not go right back to the beginning because I would literally be giving you a tour of my house. Oh no, it's not in there. I forgot there's a few bits in there. So this, I got this in the tip shop last week. it's not old. I think it's from the 90s. A sewing basket, you know, it's still got that like plastic tray in the top. I didn't need one of these at all. I got loads of them. It was empty. I often find them in the tip shop full, and they're my favourites when they're full of old haberdashery. One of my weird collections is other people's name tapes, you know, that you sew into kids' clothes for school and stuff. I've got a big collection of lots of people's names that I don't know who they are. But they're like, some of them are really old. You can tell they're from the 40s. And one lady's that I had, it was obviously the dad's name, the children's name, and then the grandchildren's name, because you could see the surname was obviously the same all the way through. And like how it was from the same company. And I think Cash's name tags, that one. A lot of them are from there. And it was sort of like, you could see from, I don't know, maybe the 30s all the way through until like the 80s. It was, oh yeah, I'll have to dig them out. I've got a big collection of name tapes. I know that's weird. I don't know what I'll do with those. Yeah, so I've got a lovely new sewing basket. I use them for product bags, storing, I don't know, different things. That might keep my embroidery things in, I think. Then at the charity shop today in the woods, I got, this is, I don't know if this is random or not, a circular gingham tablecloth with cherries on. Now, I didn't look at this properly. This was Penny's. She pretty much gave it for free because, I mean, it's a big circular table, but it's got a hole in the middle. So they've obviously used it on a, oh, where's the hole here? They've obviously used it on an outside table and had a parasol through there. Sorry, I didn't mean that to be rude. A parasol through there, and then, yeah, just a gingham. It's a big tablecloth, but I think, I mean, imagine something summery in that. A little, I don't know, camisole type thing. A little pair of summery pyjamas for Dolly. There's enough fabric in there for a little blouse or something. Did I need it? No, I didn't. Do I know anything about it? No, but she said, oh, because it's damaged and it's got a hole in it. I don't, she sort of adds it up at the till and kind of goes 20p, 50p, blah, 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 blah. £10. Okay. Yeah, I'll make something with that one day. Didn't need that. I've got a lot of tablecloths. I've also got a lot of these. So this was just in a bag and I just bought this. I knew it wouldn't be very much money and I knew I'd probably like the things in it. I didn't even look. And I do. But again, I've got a large collection of fripperies. I use them. I do use them around the house. I put ornaments and things on them, or oh, that one's pretty, like coasters. I don't know. I use them all over the place. Some of these are a little bit, you know, got spots on it, but I think that's hand. Yeah, I think that's been done by hand, that edging. I mean, that would be nice, even if you have it in a jacket or something, a little pocket. Yeah. This one is nice. I don't know if this is like a show-off tea towel. It's just, yeah, so it's like, that's hand embroidered that on there. And then, yeah, I think, yeah, that's done by machine, the edging. But this is hand embroidered. I think it would have been one of those kits. I don't know. It's cut work and it's beautiful. But, I mean, would that have been a tea towel? I mean, if that was a tea towel in my house, it would last 0.2 seconds before it was completely stained. I wish I lived in a house that could have immaculate tea towels like that. Do you? How would you do that? That one's just for show, isn't it? I probably won't use it as a tea towel, but I'll use it for something. And then, yeah, just a few more. Oh, yeah, see that one. What makes that? Is it rust spots? Don't know. I think some of these are old, some of them aren't. Yeah, and she said, they always are like, what do you want those for? To go in my frippery stash. Yeah, that one. And then the last thing I got is, oh, I've shoved it in here. A new book, Crochet Stitches, The Harmony Guide to Crochet Stitches. Now, crochet is not a craft I know lots about. I'm a real basic crocheter. I don't know if I've even followed a crochet pattern, but I'm learning, and I've got the knitting one of these. In fact, I've got 2 volumes of the Knitting Harmony Guide, and I really like them. It's got some great stitch patterns in it. Some might be beyond me, and I'm not sure I'm quite up to freestyling a crochet garment. I don't know, maybe granny squarey thing, but it was £1. I couldn't say no to that, could I? Yeah, so that's my latest thrifting things. I mean, like I say, my whole house is thrifted, all of it. I might share more as goes on. See, let me know if you like it. Let me know what you're more interested in: knitting, sewing, thrifting. I think it's probably better to keep the videos separate, but we'll see. If you like watching my channel, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Yeah, I don't know. I can't believe I've stuck to it for 3 weeks in a row. I'm a bit of a flaky one with social media. I either love it or hate it. At the moment, I love it. And I like sharing what I love. And I hope you like watching it. If you do, see you next week. I think next week I might do a knitting update. I've been knitting lots, actually. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.